saw me buy these this week, you're seeing me return them. I want to normalise returning because we just got another hospital bill, and honestly these just aren't a priority for us right now, so I'm going to return them. They were $600. I did save up for them, but we just got another hospital bill for $2,000, so we're taking our bill up now to $7,000. And even though yes, we can afford these, it's just like, what's the point? Like, I need to hear my kids around the house. I can't wear them. When we fly home, I'll be with my kids anyway, so I'm not going to use them. I love when you come to Apple, they do a class for people on how to use their phone, and they're doing it right now, and it's like older people and they have no idea, and it's just so helpful. They were so nice about it. It didn't make me feel weird or anything giving them back, but I feel like I'm going to get a lot of questions about our medical insurance. Honestly, I don't know much, but what I do know is that we have a high deductible plan, which means we pay a small amount each month. So we pay about $450 for the 5 of us each month, and then we have a high deductible, which in the UK the best way to think about it is like how we do pet insurance. So we have to hit $5,000 and then the rest of it is free if we hit 5,000 in the year, anything you have. So like now, after I've given birth and I've hit my deductible at 5,000, I can now get procedures done and it will be free. Yeah, so I actually had wrist surgery at the beginning of last year, so if I had given birth maybe like 4 weeks before I did, my birth would have been free. Covered by insurance is probably the better word. So the good thing about having high deductible is when we first got it out, we didn't move to Boston thinking that we were going to be moving straight away. So with high deductible, obviously you pay less each month, we're healthy, there's no need, we don't go to the doctors a lot, so we don't need to have like, you know, a lot of medical appointments covered each month. So that's why we did that. We also did it because with high deductible, you get a tax-free like bank savings account called an HSA. And it's really great for like, if you're doing long term. So like my mother-in-law has a lot of money in her HSA, so she can pay her medical bills with that money. We have only been in the civilian world, we were military before, for like a year and a half. So we don't have much money in our HSA, which is why this is costing us a lot. So my individual like out of pocket is 5,000. Our family is 10,000. So she is, when she is born, considered a person, considered part of our family. So we hit 5,000 for me, and then she didn't, and then it was like 2,500 or something for her. So all in all, it's about 7,500. Like it is insane. Another thing to consider is that we do live in Massachusetts. I gave birth in Boston, which is like the top hospitals of America, and there are a couple that are like top hospitals in the world. So these doctors don't charge less. So for my understanding, if you gave birth in a different, more cookie. My understanding is if you gave birth in a sort of where the hot doctors aren't like the best in the world kind of thing, you wouldn't be paying as much. That's just what it is. Like Boston, everything's expensive, so you know it kind of is what it is. Obviously would have been cheaper if we had more money on our HSA, but we did not, because you know we didn't plan on this. But yeah, is what it is. Headphones back. And I'm also going to get asked questions, UK versus US. I think both have pros and cons. It is expensive here, but the doctors and the nurses are paid well, from my understanding. The NHS is free, absolutely amazing. Doctors and nurses get paid absolute shit. You get an appointments quicker here than in the UK, although of course if you are seriously ill in the UK, they do help you. It's just done on like an order. There is no difference in survival rates between the US and the UK, but one is free and one is not. So you can kind of take it how it is. Every system has its good, every system has its bad. For me, having now been in private healthcare, I will never complain about the NHS again, because medical bills and things like this is one of the contributions of like homelessness. So it is very sad, and we are very blessed that we can afford to pay our hospital bills. There are a lot of people that can't, and I actually don't know what happens if you don't. I have a friend who is a doctor, and she said that your medical bills, you can't go to prison, but if you then go and you haven't paid them, if you then go to get out like a mortgage or like car lease, something like that, they will see that you have medical bills outstanding and you won't get one. So technically you can avoid them, but then you can't really like do grown-up things. But like I feel like sometimes they make it complicated on purpose to complicate things. Like everyone's insurance is different to confuse everyone so that no one can complain. Oh, and another benefit of high deductible is that our network of doctors is really high. So should something happen to one of our kids, to one of us, we have more opportunities for doctors under our insurance. So if we had the smaller network, then if we got a bill from them, it would be astronomical. So in doing it like this, you're paying less, your network is higher, and you get an HSA. But again, there is like, you know, pros and cons to every different type of insurance. Guys, this is just from what I know, okay? Don't come at me! Ah!